White 53!
Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Liberty Flames and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Liberty head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Memphis calls timeout. That's their first of 3. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Running inside, it's Hayden.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a really, really good route by the receiver. It's called a corner route. Did a great job sticking his foot in the ground and running towards the sidelines and running right to that hole in the defense.
And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And no surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Bulldozes his way through. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
There's so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in, a first and goal.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll send the back in motion. Using his legs, it's Udo. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Flames in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And some room. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Flames! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still moving forward.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Memphis picking up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He wants to change this route. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Nolan. He'll take a shot. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. The Flames are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Keeps it himself. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. There he goes. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Liberty! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And when you can finish like that on the ground, why bother throwing an 88-yard run for the touchdown? And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Nolan. What a grab with one hand. Two-hand catches are preferable, not always necessary. Sticking the big mitt up there and hauling it in.
And how about the play by the tight end, bailing his QB out? Because that was not a perfect throw, but he just stuck out that big paw and reeled it in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Release to the back. With the catch, it's Hayden. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to Davis. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now Memphis will use its 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. Quarterback keep. Now the toss. There's a little room there. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Tigers spin their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Gets the back moving. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here comes the option. Pulls it again on the option. Trying to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Razorbacks coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Come out ready to go to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Henderson. On the move to his left. There he goes! And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Makes the grab in their space. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Quarterback may change this route. The snap sets up the throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Memphis! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, don't they?
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Maybe some room here. At the 30. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Flames!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. The sure hands, it's Hayden, turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Memphis wants to move quickly. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations.
Makes the catch and he's free. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Memphis! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Sends it back in motion. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here comes the hurry up. On the option, the keeper. He'll toss it, finding some room. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Flames want to crank the tempo. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Now the pitch. Got enough space. Touchdown, Flames. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive, someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. The give. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
How about the offense? The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gets the back moving. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Flames headed quickly to the line. He's in open space. Got a little grass. Got enough for the 1st. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Motion from the back. Gonna run it. It's Udo. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it on the counter. Hard running there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The give to the tailback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They go right back to him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking for room. It's Hayden. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.